Yo guys, what is going on? Lucky here and
Oh my god, Lucky! Why are you playing a T-54 with full gold ammo? What the frick is wrong with you, you filthy gold spamming piece of shit? I'm gonna unsubscribe right now!
whoa. Okay guys, please take it easy. Just to be clear, I'm not proud of it myself as well, but please allow me to explain my situation to you guys, so hopefully that might make it a little bit better. Because as you might know, and if you watch my streams regularly, I usually don't fire premium ammo at all, let alone loading the full ammo capacity full with gold ammo. But the main reason why I am playing with a full gold ammo loadout is because of a video that I will be releasing somewhere next week. It's quite a long video, it's about 30 minutes long. I think it's like pretty much the longest video I'll ever upload to this channel. Basically this video completely addresses all the errors and all the possible fixes of World of Tanks that Wargaming could pay attention to. But I'm not going to talk too much about that video, you guys will probably see it pop up somewhere next week. But just to cut back to this video right now, the main reason why I'm playing with a full gold loadout is simply because I needed footage for that 30-minute long video, because one of those topics in that video is actually going about the kind of brokenness slash pay to win-ish aspect of gold rounds and the excessive use of gold rounds by some type of players. And of course I also needed some gameplay footage to roll in the background so you guys don't have to watch black screen when I talk about it. And since I couldn't find any hardcore gold spam replays on WoTreplays.com, I decided, well, you know what, for this time I'm just gonna load full gold on my T-54 and just play a random game in it, just so I have some footage to play in the background of that video. But little did I know that this was about to become one of the easiest games of World of Tanks I've ever played in my life. And that's not particularly because I'm spamming gold rounds, that's more because I'm spamming gold rounds in the T-54. And if you might not have known already, the T-54 is kind of famous for its ability to fire 330mm penetrating heat round. And those heat rounds, they pretty much shred through any armor that's currently available in the game, no matter on what tier of what type of tank. And I don't know, just the ability to make pretty much any armor in the game obsolete by just tapping your 2 key, I find that a bit pay to win-ish. But I'm not gonna talk too much about the moral aspect of gold rounds in this video. If you want to know more about that, then I highly recommend you to check out my things that Wargaming could to improve World of Tanks video, which will be dropped somewhere around next week, because that will pretty much cover the entire fiasco what's going on with World of Tanks right now. But in this video, I'm just going to show you guys what you're pretty much capable of if you load full gold in a random battle of World of Tanks. And this also acts like some kind of a teaser for the previously mentioned video. But enough about that video, let's now move on to the actual gameplay that you're watching. And oh, this is already a very good start, because I am slamming heat rounds into a flipping bad chat, which is so unnecessary and such a waste of credits, because AP would have been more than enough to do the exact same damage to him. But of course, because I didn't have anything else loaded in my tank, I obviously had no other choice than to fire heat rounds at it. And that's actually one thing that I don't really understand about those gold spamming players. Because fair enough, you obviously have a lot of gold loaded, but don't they have like some spare AP rounds just for that situation? I obviously won't be able to tell you, but maybe there are some gold spammers in the comment section watching this video. Maybe you can confirm for me. Anyways, I don't really see why wouldn't they, because if you just casually fire heat into lightly armored targets, you're literally washing credits down the drain. But hey, I guess I'll never be able to understand what truly goes about in the mind of a gold spammer, since I also get gold spammed quite a lot, not only in my heavy tanks but also if I'm playing my light or medium tanks, which kinda annoys me a little bit. But on the other hand, if I think like, oh yeah, go ahead, you're just wasting credits on me, that kinda gives me some relief that they do have to pay for their stupidity. But now enough talking about the actual gold spammer itself, let's actually talk about the benefits of spamming gold in a battle. Because sadly, you do have a lot of benefits if you've only got heat rounds loaded. Because as you can see right here, in situations like this, where you can just only see the upper front plate, or for example an object fall further to you, you just don't have to worry about it, just aim at it, click, and it will pan with no struggles. But if I were to fire AP rounds at that exact same spot, I think I would have some troubles penetrating that upper front hull. So actually overall, if you paid attention to the gameplay also at the start of this replay where I was talking about the reason why I loaded full gold, you could actually see that from the start all the way up until this point, I never bounced any shots. And that's also quite reflectable on my damage total, because I think if I were to fire only AP in this battle, I think I would have got about 50% of the damage that I have right now. So that way I do see a little reason why people would gold spam, because you'll get XP for your vehicle a lot faster because you'll pen a lot more shots, and of course panning shots dealing damage means more XP. But your credits have to suffer though on the other hand. But hey, so be it, you just throw your wallet at Serb's face and that problem is solved, right? And that is the one thing that I hate the most about the gold spamming players. And again, just to be completely honest with you guys, this wasn't an exceptional game at all. Yet I did manage to get about 4,500 damage by just simply continuously firing heat rounds. And again, if I only had AP rounds loaded, I would have probably got around 2,500 damage, of course depending on my RNG. And this is actually also the main point that I'm trying to make with this little warm-up video, is that even if you don't have an exceptional game at all, if you just spam gold rounds like it's your standard ammo type, you don't even need an exceptional game in order to get over 4k damage. And this is also the point that I want to show you and that I want to show Wargaming, that this is getting quite close to being pay to win. Because why can someone who spams heat get 4.5k damage? While someone who's not spamming heat in the exact same battle scenario can only get 2,500 damage. And just that, together with some other aspects in the current state of world tanks, really seems to frustrate me a lot lately. And that's why I'm addressing it in this video, and that's also why I'm going to address it in the next upcoming video in much more detail to you and hopefully to Wargaming as well. And yeah, for the further rest, I'll just fast forward the gameplay because nothing much more happens. I only managed to kill a T-30 and then I rightfully got blown up by a Death Star. So anyways guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm going to leave you with the post-game stats in case you're interested. But for now, I'm just going to say have an awesome day and I'll catch you guys later.